All right, welcome back in, family. Welcome in. Welcome. New subscribers, welcome. All right. This will be general messages for Sagittarius. General messages for Sagittarius. But first, we're going to do some clearing of the energies, right, Sag? All right. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday night. Hope everybody's well. All right. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. What are the blockages that needs to be released for Sagittarius? All right, let's see. What needs to be released for Sag? Being led to shuffle once more. Alright, says, let's see what we got for you. All thoughts, conditioning, and indoctrination that does not serve my highest good is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Alright? All thoughts, conditioning, and indoctrination that does not serve my highest good is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Alright? You would write that down and you would burn it. I'm led to do one more. All spell work, rituals, black magic, evil eye, blocking spells, and all evil works done against myself and family are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. That's a lot. All spell work, rituals, black magic, evil eye, blocking spells, and all evil works done against myself and family are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would burn it, Sagittarius. And you may say, well, why would I write it down and burn it? I'm glad you asked. This is what you call burning and releasing, okay? These blockages are real, okay? When it comes to fire, fire destroys. Powerful element, like the rest are, right? So you would write that down. When you write something down, you make it real. Writing it makes it real, all right? And then you would turn around and you would burn it because it destroys that negative energy. So you would be burning and releasing, all right? Some people may not be into that. That's fine. I'm not here to push any agendas on anyone. But I do know when it comes to negative energies, when it comes to dark rituals, it takes a ritual to break a ritual, all right? And it takes the light to intervene the darkness, okay? It's just good and bad. It's the weighing out of good energies versus bad energies, negative versus positive, good versus bad, up versus down, in versus out. Okay, so you want to release anything negative, right? That's what you want to do. You want to release negative energies, release negative blockages, because they do exist. And a lot of people are not aware of that. Blockages, negative energies do exist. Again, it takes a ritual to break a ritual. It's just like generational curses. A lot of people not in tune with that. They don't know the first thing about it. But that doesn't mean it's not real. So how do you deal with that? It takes a ritual to break a ritual. You have a nasty, low vibrational, dark curse. Well, you need a way to break it. Okay? So that's basically a part of what I practice. Breaking generational curses and clearing negative energies. All right? It's all a part of being spiritually in tune. So Sagittarius, for whoever this may be resonating for, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Do not try to make messages fit. That's not necessary. General messages will not resonate with everyone. Okay? If it makes sense to you. if you can relate to it, then it may be for you. If it does not make sense to you, you cannot relate to it, then it's not for you. Simple as that. All right? Energies are fluid, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, solar plexus chakra, 2 of Wands, sacral chakra, 3 of Swords, base chakra, and the 4 of Swords. So there's some healing, a lot of healing that needs to happen right here. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. Wow. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands, success and victory. Okay, Sagittarius, I can tell you right off the bat, again, when it comes to the sacral chakra, your sacral chakra is normally the chakra that you use for creating, okay? Normally, when you think of sacral chakra and you say creating, that's below the navel, right? And normally, that's how life is created, right? Man and woman come together, and from the sacral chakra, they create life. They create a baby, right? So that's the chakra that's used to create. And so in this instance, this would be to where creativity can take place, on different levels. You can create mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. It depends on you and what it is you're doing, okay? Your actions, okay? And so we're talking about the 7 of Pentacles here. You may have waited for something to come to fruition, something that you may have invested in, okay? That may not have turned out the way you expected, but we're going to see, okay? There was no equal give and take in the situation. And someone didn't speak up about it either. There was not a lot of self-assurance or self-confidence here, but it was something that definitely triggered some trauma, okay? You have the Hierophant showing up, the World card, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Star card. And like I said, more healing is showing up. There's healing of the past that needs to happen here. There's healing from child trauma that needs to happen here as well. Okay? There was a commitment that may have happened that was expected to flourish. A commitment that was expected to develop in a certain way and grow. And that's not what happened. That is not what happened. It didn't flourish the way it was expected to. It didn't grow the way it was expected to. And that depends on what it was built upon. And from here, what I'm looking at, Sagittarius, that this was built upon deception. This was built upon an illusion. It looked good, sounded good, but it wasn't built on a solid foundation. That's not how it started. And it definitely didn't end up that way. Yeah, because you're choosing a whole nother path. Now, you could have gotten married to a person out of tradition. This is the way my mom and dad did it. This is the way great uncles and aunties did it. This is the way, this person did it, that person did it, so this is the way I'm going to do it. It's as if someone didn't know their role. Like the roles were switched somewhere along the line. Like the roles were swapped. Instead of the man being the man, the woman was wearing the pants. And he wasn't standing up for himself. Take it how it resonates. This could go either way, male or female. But someone wasn't stable to the fact of they didn't know their position in the marriage. Somebody didn't know their position. And someone was definitely deceiving the other. Like you ended up where this was someone you thought you knew something about them, only to find out you didn't know them at all. You were being deceived. But it's like I'm hearing, but you created this. Something that was created. Deception and envy. Manipulation. Like somebody could have manipulated their way into this relationship to make it seem like something that they wanted it to look like created an illusion. Someone fooled the other person. Someone created an illusion here to make it seem like, I'm the one for you. It should go this way. This is the way my parents did it, so this is the way we're gonna do it, and it's gonna work. But it didn't. It ended in heartbreak. Three of Swords. It ended in dysfunction. Someone here is very religious, but they're not spiritual at all. They're very religious. And they had to find that out, that you could be religious, but at the same time, is that working for you? What is working for you? And following religion turned into heartbreak, and not so stable, because this is showing up along with the Three of Swords. Following religion, it caused things to be not so stable after all. This is what was intended on the behalf of one person, but the other person wasn't in line with that. It's as if whoever this is resonating for, this commitment was unequally yoked to begin with. It was unequally yoked to begin with. Like somebody just wanted it because it looked good. The idea of being married, the idea of the happy home life, the idea, and that's all it was. It was an illusion. And someone started to experience triggers, being triggered from their childhood, root chakra, and not speaking up about it, solar plexus. But you created this deception, you created this envy. Working with a monster, you created this monster. You brought this out of me. Something that was created. No equal give and take though. Someone was giving a whole lot more than the other. But see, this wasn't built on love. This wasn't built on true love. This was built on some type of illusion. It was built upon deception. It was built upon tradition. It was built upon religion. And then there's a loss, Five of Cups. There's heartbreak, Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. The Fool card. Hangman. Five of Swords. A lot of manipulation. Rejection. Stubbornness. Not wanting to see the perspective of the other person. not wanting to consider the perspective of the other. And that's what brought emotional loss, 5 of Cups. That's what brings rejection, stubbornness, because I don't want to see your point of view. Basically, I don't care about your point of view. It's like the man wearing the dress and the woman wearing the pants. That's how this dynamic is. That's how this connection is. He doesn't know his place as a man, and she's over dominating as a woman. That's what this gives off. It's my way or the highway. You just do what I tell you. But this feels like an over-dominating feminine energy that is just totally taking over the masculine energy. Like the masculine doesn't have a say-so. His perspective doesn't matter. So someone wants to call it quits. Someone wants a divorce. Someone wants a divorce. Someone no longer wants to work this. They don't want to work on it. Don't want to work it out. Do not want to work it out. Someone is standing their ground. 7 of Wands. Someone is defending themselves here. And it's like someone else is being set free from it. Wow. It's like someone is being set free from this commitment. This is a divorce. It's like you waited on the truth to come out from a person. You finally got the truth out of this person. They were being stubborn, didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see your point of view. And finally the deception and the deception energy comes out. And you say, well, fine. I've been waiting for it to be over anyway. Passion ignited. I've been waiting on this to end anyway. Something that was hidden. Something that you didn't know. Moon card. Something that was hidden. You didn't know this person felt this way. Or you knew it was coming. You was afraid this was going to happen. Somebody was afraid that this was going to happen. It was the whole relationship was an illusion. An illusion that it's working, an illusion that we're meant to be. Yeah. And it's ending in divorce. Three of Swords. And someone's glad it's over. Someone is glad that this is over. So, this is crazy, man. Someone is glad that this is over because they're tired of sacrificing. Someone was waiting for this to be over. Hangman. Someone was waiting for this to be over. Tired of sacrificing, tired of being the one with the short end of the stick, waiting for it to be over. Not knowing how to speak up for yourself, solar plexus. And this is something that someone experienced in their childhood, in their own home, watching their own parents. One parent being over dominating, the other parent not speaking up for themselves, solar plexus, sacrificing, steady sacrificing, and not being treated fairly, and yet, no equal give and take with the 6 of Pentacles. Someone experienced this in the home. It's coming from the base chakra, the root chakra. Someone experienced this in the home. One parent being disrespectful to the other, just together. You're together because religion say you're supposed to be together. Religion says get married anyway because you have children. Religion says you're supposed to be in the house, as a wife. You take care of the husband, you take care of the children, the home, regardless if he's disrespectful, regardless if he cheats. It doesn't matter. Regardless if he treats you like scum, religion says you're supposed to stay there and deal with it, put up with it, because that's your husband. regardless if you're being deceived, regardless if you're in despair, regardless if you're being neglected, if you're not being treated fairly, religion says stay there. Work it out anyway because you have children, because that's your husband. Taking out resonates, husband or wife. It could go vice versa. But somebody was waiting for this to be over. They didn't want to be married no more anyway. They was just waiting for something to crumble. Three of Swords. And someone finally stood up for themselves. Seven of Wands. Right. Someone finally stood up for themselves, looking at this faulty foundation and said, I don't want it. They finally stood up for themselves, looking at this faulty foundation and saying, I don't want it. I want to separate myself from this. I don't want this. This is not what I wanted. And someone's going to have to heal from this. But because of the separation and choosing to leave this marriage, family dynamic, it's going to bring about an energy of receiving and an energy of healing mostly. It's mostly healing that needs to happen, starting from the root chakra. This is childhood traumas that need to be healed. And someone's wanting to end this marriage because they started feeling inferior to the marriage or not good enough because they're not able to have children. Somebody's not able to have children here. They're not able to bring forth children. Can't create. They're not able to someone's not able to get pregnant, or someone's not able to, it could go either way, take it how it resonates, but someone is not able to produce here. They had that in mind, illusion. It was an illusion of what could be, what could work. The idea of it. But you were never able to bring forth a child. They were never able to get pregnant. Someone could not bring forth a child here. They weren't able to conceive. Yeah, someone just was waiting on this to be over, looks like. Yeah, so, and that's your destiny, Sagittarius. I don't know if it's you or the person you were dealing with, but somebody was waiting on this to be over. Finally spoke up and spoke their truth. Chose a whole another path. I feel like this is ending in divorce. The Hierophant is showing up. Marriage, commitment, divorce, higher up, spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, talking to a spiritual counselor or pastor or preacher or whatever. That someone wants out. And it's going to bring about a lot of conflict because there could be a whole family dynamic going on where y'all have a home together, cars together, accounts together, whatever. You've been married for X amount of years. What a loss. That is a lot of loss. What a waste of time. What a waste. But somebody's passionate about it being over. They've been waiting for this to be over. Someone's looking forward to working with new people and doing things on their own by themselves. But there's healing that needs to happen here. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. Yeah, intuitively you knew this was going to be over. You knew you didn't want to work. Somebody kept it to themselves that they no longer wanted to work with the other person. But they just started to show actions, physical actions like withdrawing, not being very talkative, not wanting to talk, not wanting to see the other person's perspective, but yet seeing a different perspective, seeing themselves out of this relationship, out of this marriage. A lot of conflict and fighting and arguing here. Yeah, a lot of envy, a lot of energy of one upping each other, like disrespect, and you did this to me, so I'll do this to you kind of energy. And someone may have just up and left and didn't come back. Someone may have just up and left this situation and didn't return. Yeah, because someone's higher self is taking the floor here. Someone's higher self is leading and guiding them out of this. It's like saying, why are you in this? You no longer want to be in this. You no longer want to follow this religious stuff. Someone is taking this. Oh, okay. Someone is taking a spiritual path out of this. They don't want to be a part of the religion. Someone is taking a spiritual path out of this. It's like they want to, like, you dealing with whoever this is resonating with. You're one person is more spiritual and the other person is more religious. You see what I'm saying? It's unequally yoked, totally offset. And intuitively, whoever is more spiritual, their intuition is telling them to either leave, go for the divorce, and this is going to be something that they've been wanting to do forever. It's like it's like a weight being lifted off of you to know I no longer have to pretend anymore. I don't want to be married to you. I don't want to do this religious crap. Somebody don't like going to church with you or something. Nobody don't want to go to no church. I don't want to do that no more. I'm not feeling that. I'm more in tune spiritually, and you're all about religion. I don't want anything to do with your religion. I'm a spiritual person. You be religious, and I'm going to just go my own way. And someone's happy to do just that. Feeling mentally stuck. Then Eight of Pentacles, working on something totally different. Yeah, passion ignited, working on something totally different. Judgment. Truth. Someone has spoke their truth. This could be you, Sag. This could be the person you're dealing with. But this person is more spiritual, or you could be the one that's more spiritual, and someone else is religious here, either them or you. And whoever the spiritual person is, whichever one you resonate with, who's ever the one that's more spiritual, it's like you're saying, hey, I'm out of here. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with this. You may have felt stuck at one point because it's something you no longer wanted. You wanted to separate from it. This has been a separation. It's like you've been itching for this to happen. You've been wanting to separate yourself from this religious factor, religious way of living, religious union, being involved in, the religious environment. I don't know, but someone is very happy to get out of this. Someone is very happy to separate themselves from this and choosing a whole other path, Two of Wands, which puts you in an energy of receiving. But what you're receiving is spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom with the spiritual strength here, your higher self. You're receiving spiritual knowledge. universe, new beginnings, emotional withdrawal. You're receiving spiritual knowledge, hangman. Away from the conflict, away from the drama, away from the lies, away from the manipulation, away from the illusions, away from the deception. Somebody wants to just be through with it, don't want nothing to do with this anymore. You're in the energy of receiving spiritual downloads, spiritual wisdom, spiritual direction, spiritual development, and healing. Judgment. Yeah, truth. Truth. I just split the deck by accident. Empress. Truth. Someone's in their Empress energy. Take it how it resonates, male or female, but somebody is more than happy to get out of this. Someone wanted children, and they couldn't make any children. You couldn't have any children here. You couldn't co-create because of the sacral chakra. Something was wrong with the sacral chakra. Wow. Sagittarius, whoever this is resonating for, I hope that there's some kind of clarity that came out of this for you. Okay, and I wish you the best in healing, because that's what needs to happen. The Four of Swords is here. Three of Swords is here. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen here. Somebody's just really glad to get out of this. Like, they're happy. They're so happy. It's like they had a passion for getting away from this marriage, for getting out of this marriage. They want it out so bad, and now they've gotten it, and it's like, I'm free. Somebody has been set free. Two of Wands. Partnerships. Energy of receiving. Higher self. Hope, faith, and healing. Wheel turning in your favor. Cycle complete. Truth. A lot of truth has come out. And someone was waiting for the truth. And they got it. They got it. Success and happiness is here at the bottom of the deck. Along with the heart chakra, there needs to be forgiveness here. Yeah, I told you, spiritual wisdom and knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. Okay? An awakening here. Someone is choosing a whole nother path, and it's a path of spirituality. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. So I hope this brought clarity to you guys. I hope this brought clarity. And I'm sending you love in the highest form. Unconditional love in the highest form. I'm wishing you love. I'm wishing you healing. Please heal. Healing is very important at this time. It is very important to heal at this time. Please take the time to heal. Have patience with yourself and heal. Yes. Take the time to heal, Sagittarius. If this is you that gotten away from someone, or maybe someone went away from you, everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by coincidence. It happened for a reason. Because there's a lot of healing and there's a lot of trauma from childhood that needs to, it's a lot of healing that needs to happen, and that healing starts from when you were a child. These are childhood traumas that never healed. They never healed. And now that you're in this position, you need to take the initiative to do so. Healing. Because after the healing happens, a whole new beginning starts, see? A whole new cycle starts after the healing. But you must be in an energy of allowing. You must allow the healing. You can't ignore it. You can't shoo it away. You can't be stubborn. You must allow the healing to happen. And that healing is going to start with the sacral chakra here. The root chakra, childhood trauma, and then the sacral chakra. That's where it needs to start. You can even start with frequencies. If you need to listen to frequencies, there are frequencies that will align with your vibration, 528 hertz, that will align with your vibration in order to help you heal. Or you can just simply look up frequencies and healing frequencies from childhood traumas, okay? But it's going to bring about a lot of success. And don't close your heart. That's the worst thing you could do. Keep your heart open. The worst thing you could do is get bitter behind this. Do not let this turn you bitter. Whoever this is resonating with, that's not the answer. No. The solution is to stay in control. The solution is to keep your heart open. Have an open heart. Whatever happened, it happened because it needed to happen. Because you get involved in marriages and stuff, you get involved with people, and you have not healed. This is the result of it. This is the result. This whole situation here. Okay? So take the time to heal, starting with the root chakra, childhood traumas. Sacral chakra also comes next. There's something that needs to be healed. Something with your creativity. Okay? So I hope this brought clarity. I'm going to leave it here, Sagittarius. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like the video. Okay? So the video can be spread it out to others, you know, so others can receive the messages. Because it may be something here that someone else needs to hear. All right? And until next time, take care.